Wachira Kuria was born on 14th May 1995 at Kikanya Hospital in Kiambu County. He is the second born in a family of 3. In 2007, he went to Mugumoini Primary School in Thika and completed in 2007 with 355 marks, where he was the top student. In 2008, he joined Kaheti High School, where he experienced his first leadership experience as a Secretary of Catholic Action. In 2011, he completed high school, where he scored a mean grade of A- and was ranked as the top student in Mokoroini district. In 2012-2013, he worked as an equity official in Thika branch. In 2012, he joined Kenyatta University and was a class representative of his economics class from year 1 to year 4. As he continued pursuing his degree in economics, he studied certified public accountants, that is CPA 1 to 4. He completed his first degree in August 2017. In January 2018, he then went to ZTech University to study a degree in information technology, which is something he was always passionate about, and graduated in November 2020. He transitioned to Equity Group Foundation 2 years after studying in Kenyatta University to roll out programs for students in the universities. In March 2019 to February 2020, he worked as a software engineer at Hirola Limited part-time, where he worked on building a custom application from scratch using PHP Laravel framework. He also built a continuous deployment pipeline from GitHub to a DigitalOcean Linux server. In March 2020, he interned at Cellulant Limited as an implementation engineer. In September 2020 to September 2021, he worked at Genex, where he built a technology platform for National Hospital Insurance Fund to allow them to manage their client claims in their organization. Edwin Kuria is the founder of Kenyatta University Equity Leaders Club chapter. In 2014, the Kenyatta University Equity Leaders Club chapter became official under his leadership. In the same year, the club was rated the best in all of university clubs and societies. Edwin was also second runners-up for the Top Male Leaders of the Year award, that is for founding the Kenyatta University ENC Club and Bridge Networking Association. While in Kenyatta University started an initiative of equity scholars with an aim of being avenues for give back to the society for young people who are still in universities. They started as 5 people, and now numbers have grown over the years 4 to 5 years later, and now are ranging at 3,000 to 4,000 people. His another initiative is Tech Hub, which is a space for the students who study technology courses and runs up to date. He is a mentor where he organizes a community of 25 university technology students interested in programming. He is working on a project to create a user management system for Equity Leaders program. Edwin Kuria's certifications and awards include Azure Fundamentals in Microsoft, CS50X Computational Thinking from Harvard University, Data Structures and Algorithms 1, 2, and 3 from Georgia Institute of Technology. Edwin Wachira Kuria is currently working at Azenia as a back-end engineer, which involves building technology solutions for Equity Bank, that is like mobile apps and web applications for their online banking services and products that they offer.
Yeah, so the question about what I'm looking forward to in future, I believe relates to sort of, what are my expectations or sort of things that I plan to do that would be in the coming days. I think for a start, I think I'm really working towards going to graduate school to do my masters, which is something which I hope makes me sort of better or more efficient at work. That's for a start, and of course, my consideration is also getting sort of an education outside. So I'm really looking towards like sort of doing my masters from outside Kenya. Yeah, and that also relates to the other thing which I'm looking forward to, which is working for I'd say top tech companies. So if you think about Facebook, Amazon, Netflix, Microsoft, Apple, and the reason being that I believe that they are at the apex of technology, and they have been one of the biggest influencers in terms of how we produce and consume technology. The world over, because basically they've had an influence around the world. So being in that environment, I believe it will be a good experience for me, just to learn how do you build tech products and how do you build I'd say technology services which work for the people, and the people are actually excited to use, and they're actually looking forward to using them. Basically just the same way people are excited about being on Facebook, being on Twitter, and being on all these spaces, even LinkedIn. And one of the things that I also hope to do, so I think coming back would also be a big part of what I plan to do, just to come back and sort of be an influence on how we build technology and technology products here in Kenya, because I believe that we are actually far from leveraging on I'd say technology and what it has to offer, mostly because again there's some bits of bureaucracy, and also just lack of knowledge in terms of how do you build proper technology systems, sort of and how I hope to be an influence is one. I actually look forward to having my own practice in IT. That would be running my own IT firm, and I think most of the time you'll find that a lot of our technology products are actually imported. So if you think about like university portal systems, if you think about even the KRA tax system, if you think about the Huduma system, they're actually all built by external parties. So just coming back and being able to sort of influence, I'd say locally made technology products is something which I hope to do and look forward to doing in the future, in terms of just building a company that can handle one, that scale of contracts, and two, deliver quality as needed in terms of uptime and system availability, and just sort of being an institution of excellence when it comes to technology. So that's how I sort of visualize my path into the future in terms of what I'd want to do. Yeah.
He is 27 years old, and we cannot wait to see how he changes the world.